Coach very efficient.
Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the house Bill Yeoman and Andre Ware built, home to the Houston Cougars, where the fans are ready for a liftoff. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Roach. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Houston's offense will get the first swing of the game. They were in the market for a guy to make an impact on the ground, and they found him in this transfer.
This was an offense that needs explosive play, so bring this dude in at the running back position and let him go. I can't wait to see what he's able to do today.
And let's see if he can earn the respect of his teammates. You know, you've done this and you have experience elsewhere. Now you get to do it for your squad, for your new team, all the hype. Let's see what he's got.
All right, guys, let's talk Houston. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year. They get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's going to run it. Did the work himself.
Got that out to the
pick up on that one. They'll mark it out as the 40.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
That's the one
Defense
play.
trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Under fire. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You can tell, man, he can roll, and they are going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Syracuse's offense has the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. Well, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. Two guys we know are going to play at the next level, but I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Quarterback on the keeper.
Oh my gosh, look at them. Deep moves that they do.
Moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Syracuse right back at it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Handoff from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. On target to the left. A big play, gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Quick completion on the out route. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Just discarding tacklers, punching and grinding his way to the 23. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
We got worse and worse every year.
Nice job understanding. I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
Great running backs consistently make people miss, and he did a really good job of breaking one tackle, but he couldn't do it to the next, and to the next, and to the next. The offensive line going to have to do a lot better job, giving him some more space so we can get out in the open field and make some plays for this offense.
And they'll knock him down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt.
Oh, he's got some space. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. talk for a second about Houston. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand. Got him up for the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. A 1st and 10 for this offense. They'll leave it with him. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Suggs. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those 1st downs, get those big chunks.
1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I know I ain't tweaking. Okay, I thought he had. I was thought he had like a great faith for the ball.
Putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that 1st down marker. Syracuse right back at it.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there, he knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target, and getting the completion.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fires to the tight end. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Syracuse ready to go to work with another 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Off the play fake. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Lost to throw again. He's got him. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air.
Oh my God.
Throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Got a man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone.
Yeah.
Hughes grabbed the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Looking for the time with the extra point.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's now up to 70 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man on the right. There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route. Then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride and then turn upfield to use his speed.
I thought he was
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
That's who I had that running back there.
Perhaps a touchdown saving tackle at the 17.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Oh, I thought I could.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. The defense going to stop the clock with the timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Cougars will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And nowhere to go this time, and he couldn't follow up the big run with another.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back in the run.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Trying to power it in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. From the gun, he'll try to throw. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Houston.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had...
He's loose on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Here's a heat.
Oh my gosh.
Across the 25, he's got room. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football.
Ridiculous how this team works and burns every year.
Making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
No, recruiting or something? What the
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
And he runs into a wall, maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps, everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
To the air on second down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
That was a bad pass.
It'll be third and long. The offense changing the play. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to take a shot. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Cougar! And that one will give him the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. caught in the backfield. It's DeMarco. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And off from the shotgun. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Syracuse right back at it. Rides the back and leaves it.
Give me that!
He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
Come on!
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse will send out the punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. The RPO complete to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Oh, I missed my tight end.
He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
What was that?
Way ahead. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
And this team needs more of that.
You don't pick up the block? What are you doing?
Football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense. And
he's got it. First down and roll. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Gets it out quickly. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on 4th down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that is a drive in a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Oh, come on. Tackle this dude.
And the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here.
Sit down.
He's going to
Sit down.
on that one.
Sit down.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
Syracuse right back at it. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. On the run, fires downfield.
Oh, yo,
He's open on the
right.
right. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. On the ground, it's Cunningham. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Got it behind the line. It's Key. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Key. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's got it.
Oh,
They
he did
made
good,
the
wow.
tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
That's what I'm talking
They
about.
just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. He'll try to tack on one more.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give and tick, 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 tick. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Got the first down and still on his feet. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. They go to the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if it's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
The Cougars really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Steps away to find some room. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
They'll try to slam it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Looking for the 2-point try. Firing to the right, complete. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead.
And it's more common to throw for the 2-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You could tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice 2-point conversion.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. Makes a man miss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Key. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with a out.
Got him downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Oh, shoot.
That's caught. It's Key. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Now they're up against the clock. Just about a minute to go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking for the end zone.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Right on target this time. He's brought down quickly. Mental gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Steps away.
Oh, my gosh.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Just spike the
And
ball.
quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Good job by this defense, man. They've given up some yards and some plays on this drive, but they didn't lose focus. They stayed dedicated to what they're doing, and a great job on third down, forcing the fourth down here, and hopefully the field goal attempt.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Pocket breaking down. He will not get a fourth down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. After this, it'll be a wrap. To the air on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They're able to make the stop with this offense running plays and racking up yards all the way to the end as they get the W. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing.